And speaking of the UK, Keir Starmer government seems to be contemplating paying countries in return for a service. What's the service? Slowing migration to Britain. You heard that right. According to a report by The Times on Sunday, the Starmer government is believed to be in talks with 3 countries, Turkey, Vietnam and Iraq, about possible payments to regulate the inflow of migrants who are heading towards Britain. Let's break this down for you. As per reports, UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer had apparently said that it was the right thing for Britain to dissuade people from leaving their home countries in the first place, since more often than not it involves crossing the Channel, which is a rather perilous journey. According to the Sunday Times, a British newspaper, Starmer's comments specifically came after his Home Secretary and UK's Immigration Minister Yvette Cooper was looking to emulate Italy's model of paying millions of pounds to countries in order to stop small boat crossings. And by doing so, Italy has reportedly managed to reduce the number of people crossing over into Italy by 62% in the first 7 months of this year. After Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni struck deals with Tunisia and Libya. However, government sources in the UK have reportedly rejected parallels with Meloni's approach, which drew criticism from humanitarian groups. As far as Cooper is concerned, she is understood to be in discussion with a number of governments, including Kurdistan, which is a semi-autonomous region of Iraq. What's more, Cooper is also expected to conclude cooperation and security agreements with these said countries, that's Turkey, Vietnam and Iraq, by the end of the year. This even as allies insisted that such deals were struck primarily for intelligence sharing and border security purposes and not as a measure to deter people from entering Britain altogether. You see, reports suggest thousands of migrants set off for the UK each year. There's been a steady rise in the number of people entering the country illegally in recent times, especially across the English Channel. In a bid to curb this, the Labour government had pledged to smash the gangs referring to those who run trade across the English Channel, including crimes such as human smuggling. In fact, only a few days back, the Dutch police arrested a man in Amsterdam on the 14th of November for allegedly smuggling migrants across the Channel. The man, thought to be a major supplier of small boats and engines, was nabbed in a joint operation involving Belgian, British and Dutch law enforcement. Following this, UK Prime Minister Starmer had hailed the arrest as an important move in tackling channel crossings. Listen to this.
This is a significant piece of the jigsaw. I'm not pretending it's the silver bullet. There are other steps that are going to be necessary, but this is a very important step.
Let's get you some numbers for better understanding of this issue. As per official data, statistics by the UK government, in 2022, a total of 45,755 people made this crossing, which, by the way, is the highest since 2018. In 2023, as a whole, 29,437 people came to the UK in small boats. In 2024, as of the 11th of November, 32,900 people have crossed the Channel. These are just the number of people crossing the Channel to come to the UK in small boats. But where do these people usually come from? According to the UK government, these are the top 5 nationalities for small boat crossings this year up until June: Afghans, Iranians, Vietnamese, Turkish and Syrians. Of course, some of these countries are known to be hotbeds of political and humanitarian conflicts, which made people flee and seek asylum in the UK in the first place. In fact, as per official data, in 2002, the number of annual applications for asylum, including dependents, peaked at about 103,000 as people fled conflicts in Afghanistan, Somalia and Iraq. While this year, just over 97,000 people sought asylum in the UK as up until the end of June 2024. Now, these are huge numbers we're talking about, and therefore these many people whose lives could potentially be impacted should Starmer's policy become a reality. Now, going by the reports, even as the Starmer government has pledged financial incentives for future asylum seekers, is limiting entry to the UK really a solution to the long-standing migration issue? We'll have to wait and see. For latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.